Inclusive education cannot happen if you don't have the handicapped child in the regular classroom studying the same curriculum. We might hope that in a regular classroom and in a separate special needs classroom, the same curriculum will be taught. That is a hope. We can hope that the same curriculum will be taught. But once we have a room full or even a one-on-one setting where we have a special needs child, the curriculum will be watered down automatically. It's the mindset of teachers and people in education. Therefore, a child with handicap will only learn the same curriculum if he or she is in a regular classroom. And therefore, it is imperative that in the 21st century, we make sure that our classrooms are inclusive, which simply means they have the normal child and the handicapped child in the room at the same time. Inclusive education is not about a particular place. All students have the right to an access to general education, to the same curriculum, whether you are a normal child, a mildly handicapped child, or even if you are severely handicapped. You should be exposed to the same curriculum. What you can do with the curriculum may differ. Even in a normal classroom with normal students, every child is not an A-grade student. There are different abilities, but all students are exposed to the same curriculum. So forget about a special place for the special needs child. He belongs or she belongs to a normal, regular classroom. This is true no matter what class they are in. It is not age dependent. It is not grade dependent. Kindergarten, class 2, 5, 7, 12, whatever the class level may be, whatever the age level may be, the child needs to be in the regular classroom with the rest of the students of his age group. Even students in the most segregated classes must have access to the general curriculum for their age and grade, which simply means that if you have separate classrooms for special needs students, the same curriculum, the same textbooks, the same quality of teachers, and the same teaching methods need to be used. Even if you believe in segregation, the same curriculum needs to be taught. It is much easier to teach the same curriculum in a mixed ability classroom with some students with handicaps, opposed to a separate special needs classroom where all your students, 5, 10, 15, however many they may be, are all handicapped. As human beings, the teacher in charge will begin at some point to feel sorry for these children, will water down the curriculum, will make things appear much more easier so that these children will be successful in a segregated classroom. That is opposed to the purpose of inclusive education. Inclusive education depends upon two things: accommodation and modification. These two things may appear to be the same, but they're not. Accommodations are used when the student is expected to learn the same curricular content, but the student may be taught in a different way or need changes in the environment. So we accommodate in the regular classroom for the needs of the special needs child. This is important because if we have a special needs child in a regular classroom, the teacher will have to make some accommodations, and the other students may also need to make some accommodations. We will look at how these accommodations can be made in a little while. Modifications, on the other hand, are used when the student is expected to learn less or a different curriculum than the regular curriculum. So in this case, you modify the content, you don't modify the setting. And that is why modifications are only recommended for children with extremely severe forms of disabilities or handicap. Normal or mild disabilities should depend on accommodations. Now, whether we do accommodations or modifications, one of those two will need to be done if we have inclusive education in our classrooms. where we include the students with handicaps with the normal, regular children.